This lesson is 9.3. The title is Equivalent Fractions and Decimals. We're going to do number 5 and number 8. The directions for 5 say write the number as tenths, and I'm going to underline the directions so I make sure I do it right, as tenths in fraction form and decimal form. That means I need to do both. Okay, so if I have 40 hundredths and I'm trying to get it into tenths, tenths is just one place after the decimal. So this would be the decimal, this is tenths, and the next place is hundredths. It's in what form right now? Hundredths, yeah. So we need to change it from hundredths to tenths. And we know that both of the numerator and the denominator end in what number?
Numerator and denominator.
They both end in what? 0. Good. So we're going to just divide both of them by 10. So I do 40 divided by 10 and 100 divided by 10. Because what I do to the bottom, I do to the... And what I do to the top, I do to the bottom. Okay, so 40 divided by 10 is what? 4. And 100 divided by 10 is? 10. So now I have it in fraction form. So I've done part of my problem, not the whole thing. Now I need to put it in decimal form. So I'm putting 4 tenths. So I write my decimal. How many holes do I have in there, first of all? 0 holes. So 0 point what? 4. Because remember, right after the decimal is the tenths place. So I have 0.4 or 4 tenths. Okay, we'll do the same thing for 6 and 7. Let me just say that in the directions for 1 through 4, it says to write it in fraction form and decimal form. So make sure you underline the directions for 1 through 4 for fraction and decimal. Okay, it's silly to miss the problem just because you didn't read the directions. Okay, 8, we have a word problem. What are we going to do? Cube. Okay, get ready while we read. Ready, go. Billy walks 6/10 of a mile to school each day. Write 6/10 as hundredths in fraction form and in decimal form. Okay, so 6/10, it's asking us to turn it into hundredths. So if I had 6/10 out of 100, I would be timesing it by, I'm sorry, if I had 6/10 and I was turning it into hundredths, I would be timesing it by what? 10. Just the numerator? No, both. So 6 times 10 equals what?
60.
Okay, but what I do to the top, I have to do to the bottom. So now I'm going to do 10 times 10, and it is 100. So there I have hundredths in fraction form. Am I done? No. What else do I have to do? Decimal form. So I'm going to draw a comma because I'm doing 2 parts to it. Decimal form. Do I have any holes, first of all? No. I have 0 holes. There's my decimal, and I have 60 hundredths. So there's 60, and here's my hundredths sign. So I am done. 60 hundredths. Now let's just check to see if I need to label anything. It says write 6/10 as hundredths in fraction form. Did I do that?
Yes.
And in decimal form. Did I do that?
Yes.
Yes, so I'm done. Good job.